All right, Jordan, it's all you.
Here's my audience. Okay.
Jordan Darland. We're going to be talking about the college football playoff system that's going to be happening this year. It's just going to be for Division I FBS teams, and it's going to be chosen. The 4 teams that are going to be chosen are going to be selected by a committee of high integrity individuals, including current athletic directors, journalists, and collegiate administrators. These 4 teams have to have a good strength of schedule, which means you can't be playing a Division II team or a MAC team. You have to be playing Ohio State, has to be playing Florida State, or another good team that's going to boost your strength of schedule. And also, it's going to be determined on how many wins you have in a year. So one team might have a good strength of schedule, but you only win 3 games. You're not going to make the playoff system. Also, another point is if a team has a team like Boise State could have 10 wins or 14 wins, however many games they play in a year, and another team could have 9 wins, and they still might beat them out because of their strength of schedule, because Boise State might be playing a bunch of teams that don't really matter, and they're not very good teams. And the team with 9 wins can be playing great teams like Florida State, Notre Dame, Michigan, and beating those teams. So it really just depends on who you're playing and not just how many games you win. So I want to demonstrate how this is going to work. So say the 4 teams chosen are Notre Dame, Michigan, Alabama, and Florida State. So these 4 teams will play, Notre Dame will play Michigan in the first round, and Alabama will play Florida State. So let's just say that Notre Dame beats Michigan 41-10 in the first round. Notre Dame will move on. Then over here, Alabama wins 17-7 against Florida State. Alabama moves on. Then in the national championship, Notre Dame will play Alabama instead of how it's normally been done, to where the 2 teams will be selected prior to this playoff system, and just people will choose that Notre Dame should play Alabama and not Notre Dame should play Michigan, Alabama should play Florida State, and then the best team should be decided by playing the game and not just by who they think should be playing in it, which has angered a lot of people in the past because sometimes they don't always think that the best team has been chosen. So these 2 teams will play, and let's say Notre Dame wins 7-0. Notre Dame will be the national champions for that year. And also another fact about this playoff system, just because these 4 teams will be playing doesn't mean that we won't have bowl games like we used to. There will still be a Rose Bowl and a Sugar Bowl, but those will all be considered semifinal games and not championship games. So some teams that didn't make it, like maybe Ohio State and let's say the University of Cincinnati, they'll play each other in the Sugar Bowl, and whoever wins that game will be a semifinalist but not a champion.